Expected to be an AD Jarvan as well. That's been the only Jarvan we've seen in the top lane. Very interesting draft. Drafting bot lane. Maha's already low. Not spotted yet. At least it's not here yet either.
Flash forward. The exhaust comes through from Tucson. Gonna be trying to look for the cocoon, but the roots come through. Maha going low. Doesn't have anything else to get himself out to safety. He goes down. First blood going over to Spirit. Beyond arrives, but too late to try to turn anything around. No way. He's scoping out the bottom side of the map here. Maha.
No, Maha's recalling.
Yeah, he's recalling on top of a ward. Will miss the cocoon. They lock him up though. Still takes plenty of damage. The Wild Growth coming through to lock him up even further. Flash in. Spirit takes him out. 2v1 comes up with yet another kill, and Spirit puts one on the board for himself.
Maha going for a very aggressive recall with no flash available. Not necessary from him. They're just gone for safety. Safety first is the way to go in playoffs. There's like Afreeca delaying their Nautilus. One side of that is they're looking for a kill on the Spirit.
Yeah, that's going to be the pop-up here. Spirit sticking around way too long. He will go down. Finally a kill on the board here for MVP. ADD now arriving off that TP. Looking for somebody. Will find Tucson with the Cataclysm. Locks him up. Unleash power coming through. Won't finish him off, but ADD's auto attacks will. Firing back his MVP. Second kill on the board, and now they'll get a push.
It takes almost all his life in the trade.
Still holds on to the ultimate.
ADD could have ulted him earlier.
Chain Corruption coming down. Kramer firing out the arrow. Locks up Max, but he's still taking so much. So Wild Growth not enough to keep him up. Max may just fall in this exchange as Tucson does auto him down, but he's going to pay for that one with his life. Spirit wrapping around from behind the turret. Going to try to finish him off. The TP coming through from Kuro, who arrives, takes him out. Phase dive, finds the kill. Beyond trying to answer with one, but the Sonic Wave connects onto a Spiderling instead. Trying to force this one out. ADD looking for a way in, but they should be able to finish off the turret, and they do. Cataclysm now coming down. Chain of Corruption followed up on top of that as Maha arrives. Ash Arrow connects onto him, stopping him from doing damage from the sidelines. Now Marin far forward, all on his lonesome. Gets the dredge line in on Maha, but might not have wanted it in the end. Gets popped up. He goes down. First kill of the fight going over to MVP, and they're looking for more. Tucson, one hit from dead, flash forward from ADD, able to take him out. And now with several members of Afreeca Freecs left limping back towards the tier 2, already down to about 50% HP. There's plenty of damage to be offered up here from Kramer. Going low, the rest of the team trying to arrive, but Maha and Max are so very far away. Beyond going to be looking for the steal, gets the Dragon's Rage kick in onto Kuro, has to make it into the pit, flash, snatches over in the last second, but cannot come up with the steal, and Ian is going to be the first one to fall. MVP, how many kills can they get off the back side of this one? Looks like the answer is going to be just one. They take out Marin, but still, 4 Baron buffs going over to the Afreeca Freecs.
Such a weird early game. We've had a lot of reactive play from reliable pick tools for Afreeca. Punish people as might see a big engage.
Trying to force this one up. Beyond, gets the Dragon's Rage kick back in onto Marin, but so many shields coming through with the Wild Growth on top.
Kuro.
Just keeps him safe. Now Kuro going into the back line, able to blow up Ian right off the front of this fight. Beyond dashing forward with the snapback, comes through from the Echo, taking himself out to safety, and now Afreeca just pushing into the base of MVP.
Lockdown.
After you get phase dive over the wall.
Nautilus, we've already seen, isn't going to be a winning plan, and Ash has QSS. And it's not going to be walking up to be Cataclysm, so let's see if it's Spirit.
Speaking of which, throw that one out, but can't follow up there.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Kuro just finds Max.
2 lanes right now, nobody in the bot side, as no teleports are.
Crucial to note,
Marin's behind.
Kuro used his ultimate to try to snap back in. Marin wraps around from the bottom lane, finds Maha, who will flash away, but he gets popped up in the depth charge and gets taken down in the end by Spirit. ADD is sticking around, just completely surrounded by members of Afreeca. Will come up to that Guardian Angel, but will not be walking away from this one. He goes down, flash over the wall from Marin, finds a dredge line. No one else to follow up, but Afreeca, they have death timers on 2 key members of MVP. They could just go ahead and try to push in for the win here. At least safe to stick around. The ultimate has come back up, chipping away at these turrets with that Lich Bane. As Afreeca seek to end the game. Marin going low, but yet again, there's just absurd amount of shielding comes through. They do find a kill onto Kuro that might just stop the push, and it will. ADD, he takes the blast cone into the pit, so still has the flag and dragon, try to lock somebody down. The Cataclysm's there, depth charge now coming through, throws out the Cataclysm, locking in a couple members as the Unleash power comes out, takes down Spirit. Baron does go over to MVP, but can they make it out with any buffs? ADD barely keeping himself alive, and Beyond goes in, finds a double kill, he takes out Kramer, they take out Marin, and Kuro, the only one alive as he respawns. Coming in just a bit late here as ADD already arrives. Baron going low. Spirit going to be looking for the seal. Ash Arrow comes through, will not connect to the backside, but Spirit gets it in the end, smites away the Baron, walks out with his life, at least for the moment. Kuro going golden, will get popped up, but has the Guardian Angel to bring him back alive. MVP going to be desperately looking for some kills to try to minimize the amount of Baron buffs on the map. Chasing in onto Marn. We know how very tanky he is, though. They pop him up beyond. Has to dash back, but the Unleashed power comes through, and it's a double kill over to Ian as they steadily try to chip away at this Nautilus. They lock him up one final time. The triple kill over to Ian. They get rid of 3 buffs. MVP, can they finish right here? Papa Smithy jumping in on the Spirit, kicking him away, just trying to get some alone time with those turrets, and they're going to be able to do so. They jump on the Chosen, absolutely annihilate the Lulu. A delayed Quadra, a delayed Penta, over to Ian, an MVP against all odds. Come back in game 1, and they finish it out over the Afreeca Freecs.
What an insane game. It felt like Afreeca had it, but when they overextended one time, just one time, trying to end the game, remember, their last Nexus turret was only a minuscule amount, maybe 2 hit points away from falling. The turret stays up. A couple of team fights in a row go through to MVP as Afreeca fail on the execution.